I'm out in the sand looking for my next interviewee. I wonder where she...
Murph! Murph! Sorry about that. She's just really friendly. Are you with American Girl?
Sure am. I'm the host of 23 Questions with American Girl. And you're just the girl I've been looking for. Are you ready for your interview? My very first question is, what is your name?
Joss Kendrick.
And you're 2020's Girl of the Year, right?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Where are we right now?
We're at Huntington Beach, California. It's my home and favorite place to surf.
And who is this cute puppy?
Sorry, could you say that again? It's easiest to understand you when you're facing me.
Of course. I asked who this cute puppy is.
Oh, she's my bulldog, Murph.
I heard a rumor that she can surf. Is that true?
She totally can, but only on a boogie board in calm water. Bulldogs aren't great swimmers.
Is that why she wears that life vest?
It is. Okay, Murph, go find Dylan.
Is Dylan your brother?
One of them. I have two, Dylan and Liam. Liam's the oldest, I'm the youngest, and Dylan thinks he's the coolest.
Do you and Dylan not get along?
Not always, but deep down, I know he has my back.
Is that your surfboard? It looks really nice.
Thanks, it's new. Me and my friends won a surf video contest, and this was the first place prize.
Wow, you won first place?
We did. It felt great because everyone worked together.
Sounds like you have some awesome friends. Do you have a best friend?
I have something better. My surf sister.
What's a surf sister?
A surf sister is someone who's always there for you, no matter what.
What's her name?
Sophia, and she's the best. And her beach art is so cool.
Can I see some?
Yeah, there's some over here.
That's awesome! Wait, is that plastic?
Sophia likes to turn the trash people leave on the beach into art to remind people to take care of our oceans.
Art with a message. I like it. So let's switch gears. Surfing isn't your only hobby. You're also a cheerleader, right?
I sure am.
Are there a lot of surfer cheerleaders out there?
I bet there are. Where you at, surfer cheerleaders?
You know they can't talk back, right? This isn't a live show.
Oh, right.
Was it hard trying something different?
It was at first. Not everyone thought I could do both. And it was hard getting used to being part of a team.
What do you mean?
When I'm on the surf, it's just me, my board, and the water. I don't have to think, I just feel it out and ride the wave.
That's beautiful. Wow! Wow! Wait, did that seagull just try to steal my camera?
I totally think she did.
Phew! Okay, as Girl of the Year, what do you hope to show the world?
That you shouldn't be scared to try new things.
Great tip! And what's one piece of advice that has really helped you?
To be all in 100% with everything you do.
Last question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Fries or chips?
Fries for sure. And extra ketchup.
All right, that's 23. Now, do you think you could teach me how to surf?
Sure.
What if I don't know how to swim?
Then this might take a while. Come on, let's go.
What's up, everyone? I'm at a totally tubular mall arcade to meet someone special for our next interview. Let's kick it. There she is. Almost. Got it. Hi there. I'm the host of 23 Questions with American Girl.
The interview. Red.
So everyone is super curious about you. But let's start with the basics. What's your name?
Courtney Moore.
And where are we right now?
Smiley's Arcade at Orange Valley Mall. My favorite spot.
This place is awesome. And where is Orange Valley exactly?
In California.
And what year is it?
1986.
The 80s. And what's your birthday?
February 12th, 1976.
Tell me about your family. Do you have any siblings? roommates?
Mm-hmm. 2. My little brother Rafi and my older stepsister Tina. We share a room.
What's it like sharing a room with Tina?
That depends. Are we talking about angry Tina or fun Tina?
What do you mean?
Sometimes she's in a fun mood and we dance and sing at the top of our lungs. Other times, she seems angry that I even exist and we don't get along at all.
Sounds like sharing a room isn't always easy.
That's true. It's been even harder since my dad moved away. I used to live with him on the weekends and Tina had the room to herself. But now, I only go to my dad's 1 weekend a month.
That must make it stressful.
Yep, and having parsley in the room doesn't help.
Wait, parsley the herb? Shouldn't that be in the kitchen?
Parsley is the name of my guinea pig.
Oh, that makes way more sense. So, outside of family, who do you hang out with? Do you have any best friends?
2 of the best. My friends Kip and Sarah are always there for me, even when Justin tries to get me down.
Justin?
He's this kid in our class who likes to show off and pick on me. Sometimes, I imagine I'm a space explorer, and he's an evil alien.
That actually sounds like a pretty cool adventure.
Thanks. I'm working on making my ideas into a video game right now.
Wait, like your own video game? That is awesome.
Yeah, my teacher challenged us to describe our big dream. Creating a video game superhero is mine. I call her Crystal Starshooter.
Crystal Starshooter? Sounds epic. What does she do?
She explores space and works with aliens to find ways to help Earth.
Wow! How does she help?
Well, did you know there's a hole in the ozone layer?
The what layer?
The ozone layer. It protects the Earth from harmful rays, but there's a giant hole in it. Crystal Starshooter wants to fix it.
That's incredible, Courtney.
Thanks, but it's just a game. But there are real heroes working on it, like my mom.
What is your mom doing for the Earth?
She's getting the word out about recycling so we start taking better care of the planet. But that's not all.
Don't leave me hanging. What else is she doing?
She's running for mayor. That way she'll be able to really get the word out.
Cool. Is it fun having a mom who's running for mayor?
Sometimes. It can also be frustrating.
Why is that?
Because I think she would be an amazing mayor, but people seem to think that because she's a woman, she isn't right for the job.
That doesn't make sense. I don't like that at all.
Exactly.
It sounds like she really inspires you. Do you have any other heroes you admire?
I really admire the real space explorers. Astronauts! Like the crew of the Challenger shuttle. Do you know about the Challenger crash?
I don't. What happened?
The shuttle had a malfunction after takeoff and basically disappeared. It was really hard to see.
You saw it happen?
People all over the world watched the explosion. It was on live television. We had been looking forward to it at school for a long time.
That must have been so hard.
It was. And scary, too. I didn't really know how I felt. But now I feel it's even more important to keep dreaming big, to honor them.
That's a great way to look at things. Do you have any other advice for our viewers?
Don't let anyone tell you something isn't possible. You might be the one that makes it happen.
Great advice. Are you ready for your final question?
It better be a rad one.
Can you show me how to play this game?
Totally!
Thanks for getting to know Courtney with me. Until next time.
Ready?
Okay, ready.
Hit start. Okay, just be sure to stay away from the ghosts. That's okay, let's try again.
Oh, stay away from the ghosts.
We might be here a while.
Are you with American Girl? I am. I'm the host of American Girl's 23 Questions. You must be Julie. That's me. Thanks for meeting me here. Of course. Did you know you're the very first American Girl we're interviewing? No way. That's groovy. Wait, is that the first question? Let's think of that as a pre-interview question. Are you ready? Is that the first question? Just kidding. Let's hop to it. Let's start with an easy one. What is your name? Julie Albright. When's your birthday? May 1st, 1966. And where do you live? San Francisco, California. Do you have any nicknames? I have so many nicknames. My best friend Ivy calls me Alley-oo. My sister calls me Jules.
And my basketball team calls me Cool Hand Albright.
Wait, you mentioned your sister. What's her name?
Oh, her name is Tracy.
Older or younger?
Older. She's 16, but she thinks she's a grown-up. Can you dig it?
Dig what? Oh, that's 1970s slang, isn't it? Cool. I can dig it. Next question. What's the number one thing people should know about you?
Don't underestimate me. If I set my mind to something, I'm gonna give it everything I have.
Wow, that was impressive. Okay, here's a tricky one. Chocolate or cheese?
Right on. That one's easy. Chocolate all the way. Ooh, especially chocolate fondue.
What are your favorite colors?
Yellow and purple. Those colors give me good vibes.
Awesome. Okay, if you had to pick one word to describe yourself, what would it be?
Groovy.
Do you have any hobbies?
Well, basketball, of course. But I also like to write in my journal. It helps me sort out my thoughts when things get complicated.
Love that. How about another fun one? Do you have any pets?
A lop-eared bunny named Nutmeg. Aww.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
My dream is to be the President of the United States. Can you dig it?
I can totally dig it. So, what would your campaign focus be?
Fairness and equality in our communities and schools, and how we need to take good care of our planet.
It's the only one we have.
That's right.
Do you have a favorite band?
Isn't everyone's favorite band the Beatles?
What's your favorite vacation ever?
Riding the Pioneer Wagon train for the bicentennial.
What's the bicentennial?
The 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, of course.
Getting personal again. What's the hardest thing you've ever dealt with?
For sure my parents' divorce. Things like that are never easy.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's something that helped you through it?
It helped me learn that there are some things I can't change. But it also inspired me to work hard to change the things that I can.
Like what?
Like when I was told the school basketball team was just for boys, but I found a way to join the team. Or when I ran for class president to fix our detention system.
So you already have experience as president.
I guess I do.
Would you consider yourself a trailblazer?
Maybe. I just never give up.
We're almost done. Question 22. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise. Because it means a new day is starting.
Last question. What piece of advice would you give to the girls of today?
Stand up and fight for what's right. Just because we're young doesn't mean we don't have a voice.
Can I try?
Sure. Nice try.
The sun was in my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Julie.
Peace and love.
Hi, everyone. I'm the host of 23 Questions with American Girl. Can you guess who I'm interviewing next? Oh, there she is. Come on. Aloha. Is this 23 Questions? It sure is. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so what is your full name?
Alice NANEA Mitchell.
But people call you NANEA?
Yep.
Do you have any other nicknames?
My brother calls me Monkey, and my dad calls me Sunshine. And then there's the kittens.
The kittens?
My dad calls me and my friends the 3 kittens, so we call each other kittens.
And who are the other kittens?
My 2 best friends, Donna and Lily.
When's your birthday?
April 11th, 1932.
And where do you live?
Oahu, Hawaii.
And where are we right now?
My family's market, one of my favorite places.
Speaking of family, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Both. My oldest sister, Mary Lou, and my big brother, David.
Do you like being the youngest?
I don't like being treated like a baby. I want to help, but everyone says I'm too young.
What do you want to help with?
I want to work here, at the market, and I want to help with war effort.
That's right. America joined World War II after the Pearl Harbor Naval Base was attacked, didn't it?
Yes, the base is here, on Oahu. My father works there.
Do you remember the attack?
I won't ever forget it. There were fighter planes in the air and the sounds of sirens. No one knew it was coming, and everyone was scared.
So you were scared, but you still wanted to help? That makes you pretty brave.
We all have to do our part.
Okay, getting back to today. Whoa! Who's this little guy? My dog Melee. We have a hula act together. Aww! What is hula? It's a type of dance that was created in Hawaii and tells stories through movement. Sounds super cool. How long have you been learning to hula? Since I was 4 years old. Tutu teaches me. Who is Tutu? My grandmother, and I call my grandfather Tutu Kane. So when you grow up, what do you want to be? I think I make a great teacher. What's that? Only the best shaved ice on the island. Come on. What's your favorite flavor? Strawberry for sure. What flavor do you want? My cherry. Lemon. How do you say thank you in Hawaiian? Mahalo. Mahalo, NANEA. Last question. What's something you've learned that you want to teach others? I would teach Kakua, the spirit of kindness and helpfulness. Kakua. That sounds beautiful. Would you teach me a few hula movements? Sure. Here. Let's go. Until next time, aloha from 23Qs. Aloha. Hi, question lovers. It's me, the host of 23 Questions with American Girl. I got another interview starting right now.
Yoo-hoo! Over here! You must be with American Girl.
I sure am. How did you guess?
That strange camera you have sort of gave it away. Does it record in color?
Yeah. Doesn't every camera?
Not any camera I've seen. Wow!
Maybe after the interview, I'll let you take a closer look.
Nifty!
All right, let's get started. What's your name?
Mary Ellen Lurkin.
When's your birthday, Mary Ellen?
May 7th, 1945.
And where are we right now?
At my favorite spot, the Seaside Diner. You have to try their strawberry milkshakes.
Sounds delicious. But I meant what city?
Oh, we're in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
You could say so.
How many?
5.
5? Wow! What are their names?
There's Joan, then Carolyn, then me, then my little sister Beverly, and then my little brothers Tom and Mikey.
That's a pretty big family. Is it tough having so many siblings?
Well, with so many of us, sometimes it's hard to get anyone to listen to my ideas.
Do you think it's because you're in the middle?
Sure do. It's hard being stuck in the middle.
It sounds like you like to stand out.
Well, when I have a good idea, I like people to listen to it. And I have lots of good ideas.
Good to know. Do you have any nicknames?
People call me Ellie for short, and my sisters make up all sorts of silly names for me.
Like what?
Ellie Belly, Ellie Deli, Ella Rini.
Do you have any pets?
Scooter, my dog.
Aww. Wait, is he asleep?
Yeah, he's a lazy old dog.
Do you have any hobbies?
Well, I love to draw, and I'm interested in rocket science and medicine.
Rocket science? Wow, can you tell me more?
Take a look at this.
Wow, did you make that?
Sure did. I'll show you how it works after the interview.
That'd be great. You also mentioned medicine. What makes you curious about that?
I had polio when I was younger, so I was pretty sick.
That must have been really hard.
It was, but I don't let it hold me back. Just watch. See?
Very impressive.
Let's play a song.
Do you like music?
Of course, but I prefer television.
What are your favorite TV shows?
I think it'd have to be a tie between Davy Crockett and the Lone Ranger.
2 big adventure shows. Cool. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
None. I like it when heroes save the day all on their own.
What's your least favorite thing in the world?
Hand-me-downs. I get so many old clothes for my sisters.
What's your most favorite thing in the world?
When someone listens to my ideas, it's a really great feeling.
That is a great feeling. Oh, wow! We're already at the last question.
Already?
Okay, what advice do you have for the girls of today?
Never be afraid to stand out. There's only one you in the whole wide world.
Good advice. Now, are you ready to fly that rocket?
Sure am. Let's go.
Oh, should we bring Scooter?
Let's let him sleep.
Are you with American Girl?
I sure am. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
That sounds great. Get it? Sounds? Question number 1. What's your full name?
Melody Ellison.
And where are we right now?
My hometown, Detroit, Michigan.
And when's your birthday?
January 1st, 1954.
New Year's Day! Is it fun to have your birthday on a holiday?
I think so. You know, my grandfather calls New Year's Eve Melody's Eve.
That's great. Do you have any nicknames?
Yep, my family calls me Dee Dee. Well, most of my family calls me Dee Dee, but my dad calls me Little One. And my grandmother, Big Mama, calls me Chick. She calls all her grandchildren Chicks.
Cute. You said your dad calls you Little One? Is that because you have older siblings?
Yeah, I guess. I'm the youngest. I have 2 sisters and a brother.
What are their names?
My brother's name is Dwayne. My big sister's name is Lila. And my big sister's name is Yvonne.
Are you close with your siblings?
I am, in different ways.
What do you mean?
Well, Dwayne and I both love singing. Lila and I are closest in age. And Yvonne cares about justice, just like me.
Justice, huh? That's amazing. In what ways?
She's not afraid to be herself and to stand up for equal rights.
Would you say she inspires you?
I would. When a bank refused to hire her because she's black, I went straight there and closed my account.
Good for you. So you mentioned you love to sing. Who are your favorite singers?
That's easy. My brother is my favorite. I love the Motown sound. The Supremes, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Martha and the Vandellas.
Do you play piano?
Sort of. Big Mama teaches lessons, but I'm more of a singer.
Would you mind singing something now?
If you had asked me a while ago, I would have been too nervous.
You get nervous? But you're so talented.
That's very kind. I had to really work on my stage fright. You know what helped me?
Wait, aren't I asking the questions?
Oh yes, that's right.
What helped you with your stage fright?
Practicing. Being prepared helps me feel less nervous.
That's good advice. After all, doesn't practice make perfect?
It sure does.
You know, I play a little piano myself.
Really? You should play something and I'll sing. Do you know This Little Light of Mine?
Sure.
This little light.
I guess I'm a little rusty.
Remember? Practice makes perfect.
Okay, let's change gears. Where do you consider your happy place?
Oh, let me show you. Ta-da!
A garden? What makes this your happy place?
Well, I feel most at home when I'm working with the earth and plants.
Doesn't your grandfather own a flower shop?
Yes, he does. How did you know that?
I do my research. Do you think your grandfather's love of gardening influenced yours?
You bet. Everything I know about plants and gardening, I learned from my grandfather. Here.
Really? Thank you. Wait, can I pick one too?
Of course.
You're right. It's really nice to give people flowers.
And getting flowers is pretty nice too.
Back to the questions. What's something that surprises you?
That some people are treated differently just because of the color of their skin.
Is that something you believe can change?
Yes, by treating each other with dignity and respect.
That's great advice, Melody. Final question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait, that question doesn't count. Okay, this is the last question for real. What would you say to the girls of today?
Don't be afraid to lift up your voice.
That's beautiful. Achoo!
God bless you. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about, achoo!
Do you think you're allergic to flowers?
No, I'm not. Achoo! Well, maybe. I'm gonna head out. Thank you, Melody.
Of course. Feel better. Hey, are you watching me? Because that's exactly what I want you to do. I'm your host, and this This is another 23 Questions with American Girl. I was told to wait here until she...
Here I am. Sorry I'm late. I had to feed my neighbor's cats. Are you from 23 Questions?
I sure am. Are you ready to get started?
Is that the first question?
No. First question starts right now. Let's start with an easy one. What's your name?
Rebecca Rubin.
Does anyone ever call you R&R? Because I would.
No. But they do sometimes call me Becky.
Becky, I like that too. So Becky, why don't you tell our viewers where we are?
Why, only the greatest city in the world. New York City.
And what year is it?
Shouldn't you know what year it is?
I'm gonna guess it's before the 2000s for sure.
The 2000s? How futuristic. Well, today we're in the year 1915.
And when were you born?
April 4th, 1905.
So you're an Aries.
Oh, whatsies?
Okay, 1905. So that makes you
10.
Exactly what I was going to say. So, aw, who are these little balls of fluffy cuteness?
They're the kittens I mentioned earlier. They're Mr. Rossi's. I'm taking care of them while he's away.
Ugh, jealous. Are you and Mr. Rossi close?
He's the janitor at our apartment building, so my siblings and I see him around quite a bit.
Oh, how many siblings do you have?
Well, there's my 2 older sisters, Sadie and Sophie. They're twins. Then there's my older brother Victor and my younger brother Benny.
Wow, what's it like having older twin sisters?
It can be annoying when they try to boss me around, but I do get 2 sets of hand-me-downs.
Like I always say, the only thing better than 1 free dress is 2 free dresses. And by always say that, I mean just not for the first time. But enough about me. I have so many more questions, like, what do you do for fun?
Well, I love to crochet, and I like helping out at my dad's shoe store, and I really like school and learning.
Ooh, what's your favorite subject?
Math. My grandpa says I'm a math wizard, but I also love reading.
What's your favorite book?
It's called Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm.
Rebecca? Just like you!
Yes, only this Rebecca lives on a farm with her 2 aunts and has adventures.
Sounds cool! You know what I love about school? Getting to see my best friends. Do you have a best friend?
I'd say Rose Krensky is probably my best friend at school.
Shout out to Rose Krensky!
What's a shout out?
Trust me, there'll be a thing in the future. So, love school. Do you want to be a teacher one day?
That's what my parents want me to be.
What do you want to be?
An actor, like my cousin.
So cool. Who's your cousin?
Moisha Shereshevsky. I mean, Max Shepard. He changed his name when he became a movie actor. He's moving to Hollywood with a big movie company.
That's really cool.
Wish my parents thought so.
Why don't they?
Because they think acting is not a respectable life for a young lady. And after everything my parents and grandparents went through to get here and make a good life.
Get here? To New York?
To America. My mom and grandparents came from Russia. Things were getting bad there, so they came here.
Wow, how great that they came to America. Is your Russian heritage a big part of your life?
Sort of. Really, my Jewish heritage is the most important thing in my family, both to me and my parents.
Is that so?
Yo.
Huh?
Sorry, yo is Yiddish for yes.
Right, of course. Yep, quick question. What is Yiddish?
Yiddish is the language of Jewish people from Europe.
And you speak it fluently?
I do. My whole family does.
What does being Jewish mean to you?
It means having compassion for others and always trying to do the right thing. I especially love Sabbath dinner, when the whole family comes together.
Okay, well, one last question so you can get ready for dinner. How would you describe yourself?
I'd say I'm confident, entertaining, dramatic, and unconventional. Speaking of, I have a question for you.
Wait, I'm supposed to be the one asking the questions. Am I dressed okay? I wore this to ask questions. Is it a good answering outfit too?
Here's the question. Since it's Friday night, would you like to stay for Sabbath dinner with my family?
I'd love to. Until next time, my curious companions. Hello, question lovers. I'm ready to interview an amazing girl. Can you guess who? There she is. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Let me help.
I'm fine. You just startled me. Gracias.
You're welcome. And you're just the girl I've come to see.
Oh yes, you're with American Girl.
That's right. And I'm about to ask you 23 questions. Are you ready?
Sí, I am.
First, can you tell me your name?
Maria Josefina Montoya, but I go by Josefina. Maria was my mama's name.
Can you tell me about your mom?
Mama passed away 2 years ago. I miss her very much. It's been very hard, but I try to keep special things around me that remind me of her, like this flower garden.
This is such a pretty garden. Do you have a favorite flower?
Primroses, like my mama.
And can you tell me about this place?
This is my family's Rancho New Mexico. This land used to be a colony of Spain, but now we're part of Mexico.
Whoa, give me a sec. Wow, New Mexico didn't become a state until 1912, which reminds me, what year is this?
1824.
And speaking of dates, when is your birthday?
March 19th, 1812.
Was that a goat?
Oh yes, that was sombrita.
Sombrita? So cute! What does sombrita mean?
It means a little shadow.
Well, the way she was under my feet is just like a shadow.
Exactly.
Do you have any more goats?
Yes, we raise them. I used to be scared of the goats. They're so loud, and Sombrita's mother, Florcita, she was the worst of all of them.
What made her the worst?
Well, the night of the fandango.
Ooh, what happened the night of the fandango? Wait, what's a fandango?
A fandango is a dance with live music.
Ah, got it. Okay, what happened the night of the fandango?
Florcita broke loose. She was running everywhere, making a mess and destroying things. She even ate the special bouquet of flowers I had for that night. Sombrita.
Back to the questions. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have 3 sisters.
What are their names?
Anna, Francisca, and Clara.
Older or younger?
All older.
So you're the youngest?
Yes, my sister Anna is 20, Francisca is 15, and Clara is 12. It's nice to have big sisters around, but it can sometimes be hard too.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I feel like they push me a lot to be braver and stronger. I want to be, but I don't always feel brave.
Can you remember the last time you felt brave?
It was the night of the fandango.
The night Florcita went on her goat rampage?
The very same. I was the one who stood up to her and locked her back up.
Wow, you conquered your fear.
I did. My tia Dolores has been helping me feel confident too.
Tia Dolores? What does tia mean?
Tia means aunt. Tia Dolores is Mama's sister.
Gotcha. And how is she helping your confidence?
She's helping me learn to read and write.
That's great. What do you like to read and write about?
I'm collecting Mama's songs and sayings in a little book I've made. This way, I'll never forget her.
Wait, 20, 21, 22. Whoa, we're already on the last question.
Really? So fast.
All right, if you could tell all the girls in the world one thing, what would it be?
You're always given second chances. We just have to be brave enough to take them.
That's it for today. I hope you loved getting to know Josefina as much as I did. Whoa!
Sombrita! Oh no.
Somebody stop that goat! Until next time, wait for me! Hi everyone, and welcome to another fun, educational, fun-ucational 23 questions with American Girl. Yay! Today I've traveled all the way back to 1764, and I've got the questions, but who's got the answers? Let's go find her. Not here or here. There she is. Hi.
Hello. Are you the one I was told to expect? The one with the 23 questions for me?
That's me. It's so great meeting you. Are you ready to start?
I am.
Perfect. Let's start with the basics. What's your name?
Kaya Atonmai.
Wow, that's really pretty. What does it mean?
It means she who arranges rocks.
Oh, is that an important job in your tribe?
Yes. Only women elders can arrange the stones for our secret lodges. My mother wanted me to grow up to be as respected as they are.
Do you have any nicknames?
Well, most people just call me Kaya, but some people call me Magpie.
Magpie? Why do they call you that?
They say magpie birds only think of themselves. Some people think that I am like that, selfish, but I am not. I just rush into things before thinking sometimes.
Oh, girl, I do that too. If you're a magpie, then so am I.
I like you.
I like you too. And this place is beautiful. Where are we exactly?
We are in the beautiful Wallowa Valley. My tribe travels through the seasons, but Wallowa Valley is our home.
That's in the state we call Idaho today. Who is your tribe?
My tribe is the Nimi Poo.
Nimi Poo. Today the tribe is also known as the Nez Perce. What does your original name, Nimi Poo, mean?
It means the people.
I like that. Speaking of people, who are the most important people in your life?
Oh, there are so many. My father Tota, my mother Itza, my older sister Brown Deer, my twin brothers Wingfeather and Sparrow, and my sister Speaking Rain are my closest family, but we live with many.
Wow, big family. Hey, so between us, who are you closest to?
That would have to be my sister Speaking Rain. She came to live with my family after her parents died. She's blind, so I try to be her eyes, but a lot of the times she ends up looking out for me instead. She is my best friend.
That's awesome. So, take me through what a day is like for you. What do you like to do?
In the morning, we bathe in the stream, no matter how cold it is outside. Then we run to warm up and keep us strong. But every day is different. We might weave baskets, gather roots and other food for winter, or sew beautiful quills and shells onto our dresses. In the evening, our elders tell us stories. I love that. Oh, and I love riding my beautiful horse.
You have a horse?
I do! She's right over there. Would you like to meet her?
Yes, please. Whoa, she's beautiful. And she has a baby, too? What are their names?
The mother is Steps High, and the foal is Sparks Flying.
You get along so well with animals. It sounds like a really great life.
It is. We always have animals near us, from the time we are born. My cradle board was hung from the saddle of my mother's horse when I was a baby. When the horse walked, the cradle board swayed and lulled me right to sleep. When I was old enough to walk, we traveled with the pack dogs in front of me and behind me to keep me safe.
Wow, I wish I grew up so close to animals. Do you ever feel like you can understand them?
My elders tell stories about honoring and respecting all creatures. We believe that long ago, animals talked just as humans do. The only reason animals no longer talk is that humans stopped listening to them. Still, I think I can understand what Steps High and Tutlow have to say to me most of the time.
I kind of feel that way about my pets too. What's the most exciting adventure you've ever had with animals?
That would have to be the time Steps High, her foal, and I escaped a wildfire. That fire growled like a bear as it chased us. Our eyes stung and our throats burned with every breath. It was all I could do to cling to Steps High as we tried to find our way out. The smoke cleared just for a second, and we saw it, a narrow passage out of the valley. We barely escaped with our lives.
My heart is beating so fast just listening to that story. I'm so glad you and your horses are safe now.
Me too. We are all very thankful.
What about celebrations? What are they like for your tribe?
I love celebrations with the tribe. The men get out their drums, and the air is filled with the sounds of music, singing, and laughter.
Sounds like a party. Do you get dressed up and wear something special?
I don't. I'm not old enough to dance yet, but my older sister Brown Deer does.
I love to dance. Please tell me more about this tradition.
Brown Deer gets to wear a dress she decorated herself with colorful porcupine quills and shiny shells. One of the boys she dances with may become her husband one day. And the greatest part is that these courtship dances happen almost every night.
It sounds like living out here can be pretty fun. Does it ever get scary?
It can be dangerous.
Like the Wildfires? What other dangers are there?
One time, Speaking Rain got swept away by a river, and Steps High and I had to ride into the river to save her.
Wow, that does sound scary. You're a hero.
I do not know if I am a hero, but I do hope to be one someday, just like my hero, Swan Circling.
Swan Circling? Who's that?
She is a warrior in my tribe. She is brave and always willing to help others.
The way you describe her, she sounds amazing. Speaking of, for our last question, how would you describe yourself?
I would say I am adventurous, animal-loving, and daring, but with a generous spirit.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time, Kaya.
You are welcome.
And thank you for tuning in. Now I'm going to go pet this ridiculously cute horse. Until next time, question lovers.